Hi, this is Saintjerome of Crypto Experience to bring you yet another crypto experience. Today is June the 30th of 2025. It's been a while since I've been on, been a busy guy. This I thought I'd do a Grok predict, kind of like number two, give us a minimum risk investment strategy, a medium risk, and then a maximum risk that is involving chosen precious metals and cryptocurrencies. So this is Grok predicts number two. So, without further ado, I'll jump right in and I'll tell you the logic of Grok. So, by the way, I'm having trouble advancing pictures on Zoom. I advanced the picture and it looks like from my end it's okay, but then when I play it back, it's not there. So, I'm going to leave this steady so I can get this video out and then I'll work on this problem. I'm a guy sitting on my couch doing videos, and I this is supposedly the best Zoom. But and I started looking at other sources. And I had like $500. I'm like, I don't want to spend it for a guy sitting on his couch with a laptop. So anyway, here's a question I asked Grok. Compare the following cryptocurrencies and precious metals using all the different sources that are available to you. Make your best prediction at these time points. So I had a time points, a couple in 2025, a couple in 2026, 27, 28, and 29. And then January 1st, 2030, January 1st of 2035, then January 1st, 2040. So several on the short term and then 10 years out, where these would be. So, and this is what I had Grok compare and come up with strategy with these cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, XLM, HBAR. Those last three are ISO 222 compliant tokens. Theta, Theta Fuel. And then on the precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, and Goldbacks. I think Goldbacks are a new invention, so to speak. They have actual gold embedded in bill-like notes, but they're unique and nothing like it. Can't counterfeit them right now. The gold's embedded, and there's all sorts of ultraviolet things. Yeah, they're pretty darn safe. And there's about a couple thousand businesses take those. There's going to be 8 states at the end of this year that take gold back. So I threw them in the mix. I thought it'd be good. So I told Grok to make its best prediction going to the top analysts of each of those areas and go out there. And I put on deep search. So that's supposed to be the good one. So what do you say, Grok? Oops, there we go. What do you say, Grok? What do you predict? Let's check it out. First Grok's table. So 2025, Bitcoin maybe up to 180,000. That'd be cool. Litecoin maybe up to 120. XRP maybe $6, $2 to $6. That'd be cool. Stellar up to maybe 36 cents. HBAR maybe to 20 cents. These are all predictions by Grok. Theta up to $7, between $4.50 to $7. That's a good increase. Theta Fuel maybe up to 14 cents. These are all 5 times and then 10 times out there. Gold maybe up to $4,000. Silver to 42. I think silver going to blow way past that. Okay, this is not Grok. This is Crypto Experiences Saintjerome saying I'm saying $50 silver for sure by the end of the year. That's my opinion. Platinum up to 1,100. And Goldbacks will be up to $4 of embedded gold, but they trade at a higher value next end of next year. Maybe 100 up to 130,000, 190,000 Bitcoin, Litecoin 95 to 125, XRP maybe up to $6.50. And then not raising much on those. XLM 37 cents of a high, HBAR 21 cents, $8 for Theta. That'd be good. Theta Fuel 15 and gold again 4,000. I think it's going up higher than that. What do you say for silver here? Silver up to 44, lagging, and platinum up to 1250 or so. Okay. So I won't read all those, but let's jump ahead to 2030. Bitcoin at five, maybe up to 500,000, and then in 2035, $2 million, and then in 2040, $5 million. Oh my goodness! Litecoin in 2030, 125, 180. And then big jump 2035, 500 to 700, and then 1,000 to 1,500 in 2040. And then XRP in 2030 up to $27. Then in 2035, $50 to $100. And then you ready for this one? In January 2040, $11 to $352. So let's see, what's the next one? Stellar. Stellar predict 2030 up to 59 cents perhaps. And then, whoa, better buy some Stellar if he's right. $50 to $75 in 2035. And then $158 and $194 in 2040. Maybe that's when all the BRICS nations kick in with stuff. HBAR in 2030, $13 of $49. Boy, he's liking those ISO 222 coins. Banker coins. Yeah, maybe so. $50 to $75, 2035, and then up to $50 in 2040. And then what we got left here? Theta. Theta in 2030. Let's see, 2030 Theta up to 40. That's not right. That's T Fuel. Sorry, my bad. I had the wrong part chart. Up to let's see, up to in 2030, up to maybe $49, and then up to $75, 2035, and then up to then it's got dropping down to $50. I don't understand that. I think it would keep on going. Theta Fuel up to 48 cents in 2030, up to 70. Let's see, where did it go? Up to $2, and then at the 2040 up to $10.65. So gold spiking up in 2030 to $6,000, and then $8,000 and $10,000. Silver $87 2030, $100 in 2035, and $126 in 2040. Silver is a real dark horse now for Grok. I think those prices are a lot bigger. Then platinum, we got 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000. So those are the predictions. Now, what are the strategies that he is suggesting? I guess that Grok is a guy. Now, what we've all been waiting for, the portfolio allocation. So this is minimum risk. Gold, 50%. This is all these are investing $100,000 in USD as of today, right? So gold, 50%, $50,000. Rationale, gold's a safe haven with it. Long term, looking at $10,000 an ounce. Bitcoin, 30%, $30,000 to invest. Long range prediction of 5 million by 2040, significant growth. Silver, 15%, $15,000. So heavy into precious metals. And Goldbacks, how about that? 5%, maybe up to $5,000 because it is tied to gold. Predicted returns by 2040. Gold, $50,000. No, wait, let's see. No, gold at $145,000. Bitcoin at $1,255,000. Silver at $47,000, and Goldbacks at $12,000. Total project return value on your original $100,000 investment, $1,460,110. Okay. Now the medium risk plan, all investing in 100,000, $35,000 in Bitcoin, $25,000 in gold, $15,000 in XRP, and $10,000 in silver, and $10,000 in platinum, $5,000 in Litecoin. Spread out a little bit more. Projected returns by January 2040. Bitcoin, 1,467,000. Gold, 72,576. XRP, $1,243 and $243,157. Silver, $31,413. That's what the money of it initially invested. Litecoin, $71,938. Total projected value is 2,917,833%. So that's 26.7% over that time period. That's 14.5 years. And then the maximum risk, you ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? Investing that $100,000. Bitcoin, $25,000. XRP, $20,000. Stellar, $15,000. HBAR, $15,000. Theta, $15,000, and Theta Fuel, $10,000. No precious metals. Going for broke on the cryptos. Projected returns, high risk returns. Bitcoin, 1,048,000 XRP, $1,657,534. Stellar, $11,080,000, $80,580. Whoo! HBAR, 11 million. Dang. $288,102. Theta, $820,621. And Theta Fuel. Bix Weir always says Theta Fuel is going to be the one. $2,264,263. Grand total of $28,159,600. Annual growth rate almost 40%, 39.8%. What was that minimum risk? I forgot to say low risk plan. What is its projected rationale over the years? So 20%. So we had 20%, had about 30%, had about 40% on those categories. So I think Grok hit a lot of good points. I think some of those cryptocurrencies, wow, they really shot up there at the end, right? Gold's going to be solid and good, but boy, silver is where it's at. If you want a dark horse and an underdog, here are the top two. The top one for precious metals is silver. Cliff High is predicting $600 an ounce pretty soon. A lot of top analysts are saying, "Choom," right? And then Theta is a real dark horse. It's going to be running the internet in the future. Reward in Theta Fuel and Litecoin. Boy, that's really undervalued for Litecoin. Litecoin does everything Bitcoin does, but faster. More transactions are made on BitPay by Litecoin nowadays than they are by Bitcoin. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. I'm trying to get this one off kind of quick. And let's see how these predictions hold up. I have links down below that are very useful. I got linked to Vault Goldbacks. I have Ballet wallets. You want your Ballet wallet to be, for me to get anything, it's got to be real. Where'd it go? Ah, it's got to be real series. Okay, didn't you? It's got to be real series for me to see anything. I have not even made $100 in rewards for selling over $6,000 of Ballet wallets, but I still push it. It's a good wallet. Okay. And my subscriber contest, I got a Patreon. Love to see you join. You can join for free. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm going to get another video off pretty darn soon. Okay. Let's see how this holds up today on the Zoom call. See you later. Thanks for watching. Please hit a like and subscribe. And I want to tell your friends, I want to get to 750 subscribers. Bye. Take care.